You throw a lot of picks for that.
Yeah, I do.
You throw a lot of touchdowns too, though.
For some reason with Haskins, I do throw a lot of fucking picks.
That's a lot of money, Ty.
NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you from the East Bay and Oakland, California. Let's see a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Both showing.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's so weak. I tried to slide down, and it made me jump. Slide to get a fucking grab ball.
A battle for it here, and this will be caught. 22 yards there, a first down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness complements the route.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
Good for 13 and a Raider first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the
Man, the Lions was the Patriots.
Right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true.
He was trash the last match.
To this day, they
He was the Patriots. Yes.
And hit people across the line of scrimmage and
He was in crunch.
No, he was in crunch too, but he was in finest too.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I thought he was the Patriots in finest.
I don't remember.
Because the Titans was T-Gale.
Yeah.
I was at Go Sam.
No, that was T-Gale.
Yeah, I thought Go Sam was the Patriots.
Yeah, Go Sam.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Nah, he was the Ravens.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Go Sam was the
It'll wind
Ravens
up being
last
a
year.
loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
No, he wasn't the Ravens.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They've got
And what you call it?
The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Who was the Cowboys? The Panthers was, huh?
I think so.
And who was
Now
the Patriots?
On first down.
What team did he used to be?
At the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. I don't think it's a surprise he's throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it because now everyone gets...
And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! Matt Breida, his 11th touchdown of the year.
Somebody was trash.
Drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Tate's been he was the Jags. He was the Panthers. Yeah, he was the Panthers.
But yeah, he was the Jags.
Like,
I remember he was the Jags when he got
Check. Saints was the coach.
Second-round pick. This is Joe Mixon.
He was the
He's going to be
Panthers.
dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Those times for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Huh?
Papa wasn't there.
He was at first. He got booted.
2nd and 3. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Mixon with a first down carry. He'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. And this inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Then I left.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Cause I'm a hitter, motherfucker. 71.
Second and 6. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect.
Get the fuck out of here.
On their first series.
Oh, my God.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. They'll run here with Mixon. And an alley to run. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Tron was the Ravens.
Yep.
We will take.
To throw is Howard on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
You playing yet, Ty?
Yeah, I sent it in there.
Howard now. Gonna throw again.
Yeah, that's nice. Here's the paper.
He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Get the fuck.
To throw on 3rd down.
Man, bro, they check swinging for me. That shit.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll give it to Mixon, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one.
You like that Texans team over?
I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive.
Yeah.
And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Each team's had.
Yeah, you didn't seem like you was interested at first.
7-7 here as the kicks away.
Yeah, I just seen all them old players.
The Raider offense set to get this drive.
You got pizzas over there?
And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive touchdown.
What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Yeah, I got clean.
That DB, that was a nice
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. Big stop, G. 25. Check 25.
I like this lead because you get to the line.
Haskins. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
So what?
They get 14.
I like this lead
but it leads now to a 3rd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Howard to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet.
They almost let that nigga get up out of that.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked for something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. And some room to maneuver. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll try to run with Breida. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming. And he's over the line and in.
Why was there nobody over there? That's crazy.
Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on.
Who is that nigga running back?
If that's his all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, I got 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. He'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Yeah.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and
Running back, that
down
nigga don't
at the
go down.
22-yard line.
Oh, excuse me. You gotta come out of that.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
He has a lead instinct for his linebacker. He's able to diagnose the run. Flies him like a missile.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. Able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
In the prison, huh?
Yeah.
Where you at, Tehachapi?
No, I don't think it's somewhere by Lake Los Angeles or something like that. One, not Tehachapi, but it's
County?
Yeah, I think it's
incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Howard throwing again. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
It's a glitch
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st
Nigga
down.
run that wheel with the
receiver, yeah. Yep. Man, that's a glitch. Yep. You can't do shit about it. You can be in position.
I just got hit with that shit this other game I just played. That nigga ran that the first play of the game and hit me for 80 yards. I couldn't even play the ball.
Yeah, they won't let you play the They won't let you jump or not. Yep.
They're real wild, right?
Now here's 1st and 10.
Do one with the tight end, too. Give me that.
And a solid run down inside the 30. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off
This
much
nigga
more
record,
yardage
he's
after the
good.
catch, but still an effective game
yeah.
nonetheless.
Okay.
To throw is Howard on 1st and 10. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
The Packers, I've never played them yet.
The out route because often it can get blocked, and that can turn to either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Yeah, I played that nigga in the playoffs. He's solid, though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
he's solid.
On second down, here's Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Howard now from the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout.
FOL.
Yeah, I whooped that nigga.
I hope I play him.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Stop on his head now.
And his kick is indeed good. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
By him being at work.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Stop and be hitting nigga with 100 messages in 5 minutes.
Right.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
So what is Hitchcock?
2nd and 4.
Got him up to a super team.
Oh.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Was he a normal?
And he's able to take this one up to the 35.
That's crazy in Uzi League, man.
4 yards the
I
pick
done
up,
developed
first
some
down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll run on first down. Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Dirty base. Hey, Haywood.
I just changed my nigga on baseball. To the high socks so I can get the stand socks.
To throw on 2nd down.
Oh, I got the stand socks.
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, and interception. So maybe a second half tone set.
Man.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
Great
No,
fucking
but I've heard
punt.
stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Carlson now to add the extra point.
It's like 92 speed, 92 to 7.
It's good, and it's 21-10.
I don't know his name, like flying that little West.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
We found him in free agency.
Yeah.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Got rid of my little Welsh worker.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
I can't get it.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. A gain there of 21 yards. This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60% at its 1st and 10.
He runs the inside zone.
It's Kelsey on the ground. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league.
Was that
Those
little
guys
route
who can
losing
run,
him?
make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
Dude, that 99 million.
And a big loss as he's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Back to throw. Howard. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move.
When do we advance in best, today or yesterday?
Anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Now Howard from the gun on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner out there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. So he stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup.
Not if you make us commissioners.
And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
A whole lot of gangbang shit.
Bring up 3rd and 1.
What's he say?
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Man, we could, though. We just have to take the rules from everyone and just implement it.
On 3rd down, Tyson. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
I think it'll work.
Defense didn't
Me
budge
too.
on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see
I'll
on
be down.
4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Joe Mixon with his
See, I've seen it right now.
touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys are back within a single score.
Yeah, shit, wait.
So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know the quarterbacks across the league has spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on fourth down.
I should be able to bump him.
Because nowadays you got to score
universal coverage and press.
You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
They'll start on the ground with Breida.
Oh, I didn't mean to juke back.
At the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
I got curls my shit's going to get long.
And a good loss here as he's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is,
but you got that good shit.
And when no one's
you all right?
What's the end result? The quarterback gets hit.
Trying to get dread.
Man, that's why I always say, bro, like,
now Haskins,
I don't really care about here, bro.
In a double coverage,
it's only going to go so long, but it turns into a curly afro.
Yep. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A double wheel route.
Now Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
And he struggles to get a yard here. Maybe a yard down to the 31.
They know that old expression.
Yeah, that's what he does. A double wheel route so that he can't play. He has to either play the high one or the low one. If he goes to the low, he's going to throw it high. If he goes...
It's been a tough go for him.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me, Ty? Why would they do that? That was a fucking sack.
And incomplete.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field.
Yeah, he's a manipulator.
But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Some of the most
it's yours, isn't it?
On any football
or is
team,
it mine and you just took it
defensive tackles, because we asked them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big deal.
He's like, can I use your charger?
So this game's had a little bit of everything. Here's another little something. A potential game-tying fourth-quarter field goal that winds up hitting iron.
And there's always a chance that it's going to hit and bank itself in, but no such luck that time. And that's a body blow right there.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
A Raider first
I don't care how
17 yards.
A nigga...
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Meanwhile, here a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Let's go, deep, tighten up.
2nd down, Haskins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. In for the score. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This only the second quarter, though?
I see a lot of holes in the cover 3 in the red zone, too.
Nigga, you should be able to come back from this.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Howard on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get it clear that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
No way.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense.
Like
and you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Definitely desperation time. It just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Looking to throw. Howard.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle it as he pulls it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I guess. I don't know how he caught that. But he tried to run that.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Here's Howard throwing on 1st down.
Get him, Kinlaw.
And the Raiders have got him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Howard. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Howard, operating from the gun. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Haskins going to try to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Nigga. Oh, goddamn, nigga. Stop playing with me, little boy.
I just started taking off. Like this.
Throwing now is Haskins. So left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
No, how did you get big for that?
Here's Breida. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that can change you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through.
We've been in the finals for like a week